Hello Gemini, welcome to Branches, Tarot and Shadow Healing. My name is Tracy, I'm your spiritual healer, intuitive reader. I'm also here to give the readings of the energy for you for the month of May. Keep in mind not every reading is going to be resonating for you. Check your moon, rising, and your signs, your 7th house, your north node, your midhaven, and your 4th house. Okay? Gemini, if you'd like to donate to our channel, we would love that. We're going to give 10% of our proceeds towards Louisiana, Louisiana. So, okay. Welcome back, or hello. I know it's been a while. I've been gone for a while, Gemini. I had to take a sabbatical because my guides and angels told me to do so. I started hearing my book in the tarot readings and the energy levels, and I was like, oh my God, they're talking about Lucky and Tanner and levitating and spiritual ESP and Barbara Streisand and stuff. And I was like, I gotta go. 111. So it was like, I had to go because I was like, oh my God, they're talking about my book, Divine Intervention, Divine Providence, and now pretty soon Divine Justice, which I've been working on, trying to finish it up. I'm hoping to get it out. It's on delay because of what's been going on here in Houston, but we're getting back to it. So, but last night I got the calling. God was telling me, no, Tracy, it's time for you to get back on there. It's time for you to help collective. Your light is needed. So I was like, okay, so I'm here. So Gemini, I'm also clairaudient. So we're going to start playing songs for you that I believe reflect the energy surrounding you. And the right one is right now I'm getting is, some of you might, your name might be David. And the color gray, which is, I believe that's a part of the tribe, soul tribes, gray tribe, I think. I see gray cats. I saw gray cats when I was on my trip, but you might see gray cats, you might see gray, I don't know, gray, my eyes are gray. Stormy skies. 222 when I said that. Be ready for stormy skies. You have trouble communicating with people, Gemini. I understand that. I'm a Gemini rising, and I can understand that. I'm also a Taurus rising. And you don't know how to express how you feel, and that's okay. So let's see what's coming towards you. I'm doing this little reading here for May. All right, there's an eclipse coming in the month of May, a blood moon as well. The eclipse is going to eclipse the people that don't longer serve you in certain situations and jobs out of your life, because you're going to say, you know what, I don't need this anymore. This is not for me. You're going to realize that, and that's what it's going to be. So, and that's okay. Some of you are in school. You might change your majors. You might choose a different direction entirely. And some of you may just change relationships and say, you know what, this isn't serving me anymore, I'm going out of it. Some of you might actually turn down proposals of marriage. Some of you, it's a good month for baby making. Well, end of month, end of May, and beginning of June. Because there's an eclipse coming. So, do things. And whenever there's an eclipse that I've noticed, you don't look back. It's like the cycle is intuitively in your brain and in your gut and your energy field, the cycle is over, and you've learned your lesson and you've accepted it and you're ready to move forward with what you have learned. So get ready for the next phase, Gemini. What's coming in your life? I'll give you 2 more. So what is coming in Gemini's life the month of May? What is Spirit he or she need to know? What does Gemini need to know? Oh my gosh, you got quite a bit. Gemini, the first one. Release your ex. Yeah, that's what I said. Changing relationships. The month of the eclipse, you're going to do this. It is time has come past this. Your ex will never love you. I'm just going to say it. Your ex will never love you the way you deserve to be loved. Your resentment that you hold on to your ex for making you feel the way you feel punishes you. Clear your energy. Let it go. Let it go. You can't change what has already happened and what's past. I'm just a jealous guy. Clear the energy. And if you're not with somebody and you're holding on to resentment from past relationships and arguments and so forth, release it. The past. And my heart was beating fast. Some of your names might be John, actually. I began to lose control. Self-destructive behavior. We've had this before, Gemini, and I understand this. I didn't mean to hurt you. I'm sorry that I made you cry. I'm just a jealous guy. There's two ways to look at this song. Your higher perspective knows intuitively that the person who hurt you did not mean to. Insecure, you might not love me anymore. But you can't heal a person who feels insecurity. And it doesn't matter how many times you reassure them. No matter how many times you reassure them. No matter how many times. The lesson is like with Othello and Desdemona. Iago whispered in Othello's ear and told Othello lies about Desdemona. Othello was so insecure because Desdemona was so beautiful. He wanted her so badly, adored her, that the thought of her betraying him, he couldn't bear another man touching her. But it was someone who whispered in his ear, who told him a lie. And then Desdemona leaves his life. And then he's left with that pain and anguish of holding on to, why did he do this? It was a lie. He did these horrible things based on a lie. So now, instead of blaming yourself, what is the lesson that we've learned in this scenario? I didn't mean to hurt you. I'm sorry that I made you cry. I'm just a jealous guy. So jealousy is the issue. What causes jealousy? Insecurity. So you want to hurt someone who hurts you, even when it's imaginary. And only a person with high perspective who can see things at a higher level can understand that. A person who's down here, catch your eye, romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. On the bottom is deception. We can make a person, our ex, the big bad wolf, by just giving them all that power, all of that energy that we could be putting into ourselves. We can give them all that energy and say, you're the big bad wolf. You're only going to hurt me, and every other person that comes into my life is going to hurt me because you did. So we end up punishing ourselves, and we end up punishing the next person that comes in who's genuine and sincere, like Desdemona, because we allow an Iago to manipulate us because we don't feel we're good enough, right? Winger, miles away. Real love, great love, is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. When you clear your energy and you release the pain, and realize, or reach out, still there, miles away, no, you're never turning back. I just can't wait anymore. It's time to move forward. If we wait for a person to get their act together, or a person to heal, or a person to notice how wonderful we are inside, we're punishing ourselves. If they don't want to call us and talk to us, it's their loss. If they're afraid that we're going to beat them because of the way they treated us, no. Can't heal somebody. They have to heal themselves. And we can ask the question a million times. Just when I needed you most, you were miles away. Who was there by your side? I'm so tired of being alone. With only your promises. Yeah, right? I had to have this conversation with my guides and myself last night about that. I've been single for going on 3 years. I have been celibate. 12/22. So you know it's the truth. I've been celibate for going on 3 years. Because I really believe that I want to, for the longest time, the reason why is for the longest time I thought that I was cheating on the person I was in love with, even though we were apart. And then I found out that that person was cheating on me. I was being faithful to something that didn't exist. And that's when I hit rock bottom, and that's when I felt like, why am I putting up with this? The higher perspective didn't change. I still want that higher love with somebody. I still deserve that higher love with somebody. I didn't do what my ex-boyfriend did. Or the person I was dating. We never got off the ground. Even though he never left my energy field, right? So I took the decision to clear it, let him go. Because that person could not love me back. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with me. There's nothing wrong with who I am inside. There's nothing wrong with you, Gemini. But if you self-sabotage your path by giving that person, your past person, all that power, you're missing out on some great love that you're guided to take. That's steps to take. So what's coming to you in May? Give me love, give me life. That's by George Harrison. Somebody might name is George. Give me love. Yeah. Peace. Yeah. Ask your angels. A year from now, I got. If you believe. So, these are tough cards, and I will not deny that. They're very tough cards. A year from now, ask your angels, and then success, if you believe. Gemini, you're going to have success no matter what you do when you go forward with your life. You can't live in the past because you can't change it. It's already happened. And you can't recapture a foundation that was built on lies. You can't. You have to learn to love yourself, or love will not come into your life. That's the most important, valuable lesson that we learn. And you can find that love by giving peace to yourself and to everyone else that comes in by helping others, right? To understand that. If you believe. I wrote this in my book today, or it went from one of my characters. Even the impossible with God is possible. It's your energy vibration. A year from now, you won't even recognize where your life is at. That's what this means. You're going to be not even thinking about this because so much is going to happen in this year that it's going to be so beautiful. You're going to be free and happy. And if you're confused about things, ask your angels. They're always with you. And they only want the best for you. Some of you are going to school. Some of you are changing careers and jobs, and you're trying to get ahead, and you're hitting roadblocks, and it's frustrating. I get that. I understand that. When God interferes and stops something because things are not going the way it's supposed to, it's not to punish us. It's to redirect. It's to put us on a different path of observation and understanding, and to heal, right? You got it too. For Gabriel, time for celebration. Abundant rewards for hard work. See? Release yourself from burdensome situations. That's what this is. You don't need to be in this, Gemini. You don't need to be in this energy anymore. It's blocking your success. Okay? Don't give exes power. But don't villainize them either. Don't demonize them. Don't make them the bad guy. Because they were put on this earth to teach us lessons. That's their job, to teach us lessons. And it's also to teach them lessons so they grow. So when they see you're succeeding and growing, then they can do the same. Because then they see that you gave them something they never had before. Picture Perfect by Neil Furtado. Some of you might be dealing with Scorpio. Some of you might be from Canada. You might drive a Camaro or a GTO or fancy fast-paced car. Rock stars. Some of you smoke. Time to quit. This Gemini needs to know, Spirit. These are too big to shuffle that way, so I'm going to have to do it this way. What does Gemini need to know from me, Spirit? Thank you. Oh, that's a lot. Release the past. Release the past, because it's an illusion. You will grow from this situation. It was just a lesson to learn. That's it, Gemini. It was just a lesson to learn. And the time heals all wounds. Time heals all wounds. Three of Ariel. Do what you love. A time of great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavors, working with others in cooperative manner. Yeah, like for me, I'm writing. I'm going to school. I volunteer with people that are needing extra help. When you put that pain away and you put it into something constructive, we all want to survive pain, right? We all don't want to die in our own story. So when we have pain, we have two choices. We can wallow in it and curse it onto somebody else, or we learn from it and we say to ourselves, I wish you the best. It's not personal. I just wish you the best. Because, Gemini, it is not right when people hurt us. And it hurts. It hurts a lot. But when you give it power and it controls your life, you can't move forward. You get stagnant. Your energy can't. It's just like this. It can't create money, abundance. It can't create blessings. It keeps you stuck. You don't want that. You don't want that. Release what doesn't serve you anymore. I have a lot of experience in that. And when you do that, good things happen. Because when you give, you receive. Being resistant to change, that's what you've got to stop doing. You can't be resistant to change. Because the world's going to change around you, the people are going to change around you. The most important thing is to do is that you have control of changing your mindset. Extremes in how you save or spend money. Save your money. Okay? Material needs get fulfilled in a magical and unexpected ways. Acts of kindness, giving or receiving with a grateful heart. Yeah. It's time to give so you can be ready to receive. 5 of Michael. The situation doesn't serve you. Release your attachment to the outcome. Consider taking a more uplifting approach. Yeah. Don't how do I put this? This is in reverse, okay? It says it's important to have balance, working multiple jobs or projects at once, making work fun. Okay, some of you might be working more than one job. Okay, I understand that. If there's no balance with your home life, if there's no balance with your happiness, and you're not able to give time to your children, time to your pets, time to yourself, and there's no recreation, and work becomes your life, there is no fun. Because it can't keep you warm at night. And if it's used to just distract you from pain that you don't want to face. Can't get you off my mind. There are some people that want to stay attached to your energy because they see your light. And they also want to stay attached to you because they're afraid to be alone. And that also could be you. Love and blessings fill your life. Ten of Raphael. Harmonious relationships with family members. Happily ever after. This is what you want. This is what you want. Memorial Day is coming up for May. Some of you might be dealing with an Aries. A pocket full of money and a pocket full of keys that have no bounds. But when it comes to loving, I just can't get you off my mind. You can have all the money in the world that you want. You can have all kinds of properties all over the world, but when you don't know who you are, it doesn't matter how many times you go on social media. It doesn't matter how many times you date. It doesn't matter how many relationships you're in and out of. You need to. There are some relationships that are just not meant to be. And you don't reject your feelings. You have to feel them so you can heal, right? And it's okay to cry. It's okay to heal. And that takes time. But addictions don't help. You say someone has a drinking problem, but you're with them and you want them to stop drinking. They're not going to stop drinking because you told them to. They're not going to stop drinking when they, for the day. My divine masculine has more than one personality. And there's one personality of his that does not like me. That likes to think that I'm out to hurt them. And that was never my intention. And one time, and I thought I was dating one person. I wasn't. 1 minute, bottle of water. Bought a glass of wine. Sugar energy drink. Child. Adult. Alcohol can't solve the problem. Smoking can't solve the problem. Sex addiction can't solve the problem. Some of you might be dealing with Peter. I keep getting Peter a lot. Peter. Yeah. All right, Spirit. What does Gemini need to know for May? Five of Pentacles. Feeling left out in the cold. Knight of Swords in reverse. That's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Could be dealing with a Capricorn. Yep. Of course, it was in reverse. You gotta break this, Gemini. Double energy. Release fears that no longer serve you. It's okay to fly. Controlling relationships don't serve us because controlling relationships are all about fear tactics to keep us bound to illusions that don't exist. It's not healthy. It's illusionary. You can heal from this experience, Gemini. King of Wands will be dealing with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Take control. Yeah, Page of Cups. Sincere communication. You can't have a successful relationship with somebody if you're living in the past. My ex-husband has been married now since 2017. This is 2021, so almost 4 years. I don't think about him. I don't think about him at all. we had children, but our children are older. My daughter's 26, my son is 32. We have grandchildren, but I haven't seen my ex-husband since the wedding of our son. And I'm fine with that. I have no resentment towards him. I'm happy for him. We made beautiful babies, but our marriage was toxic. We got in each other's way. We both had wounds, childhood trauma that could not grow. And so what we did was we fed off of those toxicities. I became codependent. He became codependent. He became abusive. I became a first-class bitch. If you don't have nurturing and love in a relationship, it can't survive. If you're picking fights with someone because you think that they're going to be interested in you by doing something challenging, what do you need to challenge? A healthy relationship, you don't have to challenge anything at all. It's not going to be always roses in a new relationship, but you don't have to fight with the person. Some of you might be dealing with a physician, with a doctor. Or a therapist. And some of you may need therapy. And there's nothing wrong with saying that. Therapy is important. Therapy helps us come to terms with the things in our shadow that we don't see, until it's too late or until it's pointed out through our addictions. So, what else does it know? All I want to be is by your side. Those chains need to be broken. This isn't passion. This is unhealthy. This is obsession. This is fear of losing. Fear of losing. Some of you might be a lot on social media. You want to win the argument. I just saw the sun. Good days are coming. Gemini, you're going to look back on this a year from now and you're going to realize that all of this was worth it to get to where you're going. And that's what Spirit's trying to say. King of Pentacles. Yeah. That's a lot, Spirit. The Magician. Could be dealing with an Aquarius. Justice and the Two of Cups is in reverse. It was never meant to be. It was never meant to be. Could be dealing with a Libra. It was never meant to be. This is justice to a situation. End of a partnership. End of a powering. End of a toxic situation. King of Pentacles with Six of Swords in reverse. It's time to move to calmer waters. There's going to be arguments. Taurus, Capricorn, dealing with a Capricorn. Three of Pentacles, working together, is in reverse. There's no harmony here. What a fool believes, right? Sentimental fool was seen to be out to be create what had yet to be created. Well, we all know that this song is about Scott Glenn, interested in Mariel Hemingway and personal best, and she's interested in women, and he never had a clue. He kept pursuing her. He had no clue, but the clues were right in front of him. I can relate to that. And you can try to be friends with someone afterwards after knowing this. If they don't want to be your friend, you have to rise to the occasion and say goodbye. Simple as that. What a fool believes. Could be dealing with an Aries. Or someone with Aries in their chart. You can reason away something. It's not going to change the situation. And that's some of you really are dealing with that, and it's heartbreaking to find out that someday, somehow, she will return. No. When you let go of a person and release that energy, you can breathe again. You can sleep again. Your energy levels are cleared. Because you can't change nature. You can't change the environment. It was never meant to be. And that was the lesson that you each had to learn. That doesn't mean love can come and love can go. Dumping on somebody because they hurt you is great theatrics, right? But the best thing to do is just to say goodbye, or I wish you the best, and leave. If someone wants to be with you, they'll do everything heaven on earth to be with you. If someone doesn't want to be with you, they'll let you know. And when they do, take the hint and let it release it. Don't entertain or romanticize any ideas that I'm gonna watch you go. Time to let go. Snow. Queen of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Be graceful. Say prayers. Be thankful for the lesson that you learned. And rise above it. A real family, real love is coming, Gemini. Someone who loves you for you. You don't have to try to be something you're not. You don't have to sit a certain way. You don't have to have your hair a certain way. You don't have to copy anybody. You don't have to pretend to be another person. You don't have to emulate someone else. Just be you. Just be you. And then by doing that, everything comes to you. Put that heartbreak behind you by crying a little bit every day, which is okay. Give yourself time to heal. Don't jump into relationships. I have been faithful to myself. I even bought myself, when I was on vacation, heart with a key, because the person I was dating, one Valentine's, he told me that I had the key to his heart, and I could turn the treasures in his side, and it would release all of the, all the love that he had inside for me. And he never loved me. So I decided to love myself. So I bought myself a heart with a key to remind myself that before I give my heart to somebody, make sure I'm giving my love to myself first. And then the universe responded. Then the trees came to, telling me their stories, the birds. Like I said, I saw a vulture yesterday. Death process. It's heartbreaking when something ends, but it's not the end of the world. I hope that makes sense. Let me give you one more. When you really love someone, you let them go. I've been saying that a million times. You let them go. FedEx, someone might be getting a package today. But going back to what didn't work in the first place isn't going to work again. You can't get the magic back twice. It just doesn't. You deserve it right the first time, Gemini. Yeah, Four of Pentacles. Don't be greedy with your heart with the world. Love yourself. Outcast. You might feel like an outcast, exiled. You're not. Nobody's an outcast. God bless the outcast. Remember, there's a song. I think there's a song from Harvest of Notre Dame. God bless the outcasts, right? Who says we're outcasts? You have to love yourself and just keep moving forward and trust and believe. And that's where the success lies. Thank God for Mom and Dad, they stayed together. That doesn't mean you're going to stay together. Why did Mom and Dad stay together? Can't keep parents together if they don't want to be together. Hangman energy. You don't know what to do. Then sit and wait, but you can't let the world wait with you because the world will just keep moving because time doesn't wait for nobody. This is punishment to yourself. So, hey y'all, time to dance. It's time to live again. Romantic feelings and make the effort. This is important, Gemini. If you are holding on to something from the past that's keeping you chained, you can't move forward. You have the passion and ability to accomplish things great and small. You can do it. You can do it. Believe in yourself. Focus in on you and what you can accomplish. And see the magic of what you can accomplish and what you can do. Okay? Shake it, shake it. I'm a Gemini rising, so I understand. Okay? Shadow work is hard. But when you get past it, and take as much time as you need, a year from now, you're not even going to know who you are. You're not going to even know who you are. And that's how you have to look at it. Okay? God bless. Love and light. Take care.